If you're a federal employee trying to retire early, stop. Most people make huge FIRE mistakes that can delay their retirement by years, or even decades, and they don't even realize it. I've seen federal employees make the same critical mistakes again and again, slowing their path to financial freedom and early retirement. Welcome back to the Art of Finance, where we help you achieve financial freedom through financial literacy. In this video, I'm breaking down the 4 biggest FIRE mistakes federal employees make and showing you exactly how to fix each one so you can retire faster, richer, and smarter. If you're serious about retiring early and living life on your terms, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe, because I drop new videos every week packed with tips to help federal employees reach financial independence. FIRE mistake number 1, relying only on your TSP, the Thrift Savings Plan, for retirement. Let's jump right into the number 1 mistake federal employees make when pursuing early retirement. And honestly, I see this all the time. They rely only on the Thrift Savings Plan for their retirement savings. Look, I love the TSP. It's low cost, simple, and an amazing benefit, but it definitely has its limitations if you want financial independence and early retirement. Here's why relying solely on your TSP probably won't get you to early retirement as quickly as you think. Problem number 1, limited investment options. The TSP is intentionally simple. It only gives you 5 core investment options. G Fund, which are considered super safe government securities. F Fund, which are bonds. C Fund, which represents the S&P 500. S Fund, which represents small and mid-sized U.S. companies. And the I Fund, which represents international investments. While this simplicity is great for beginners, it can actually hold you back when you want aggressive growth or specialized investments. If you're aiming for FIRE, you usually want to grow your money as fast as possible, and the TSP's limited choices could prevent you from accessing investments that could turbocharge your returns, like individual stocks, dividend growth stocks, or real estate. Problem number 2, limited early access. The TSP, like most traditional retirement plans, locks your money away until age 59 and a half. If you withdraw money earlier, you face a steep 10% penalty plus taxes on the traditional portion. Now yes, there are some ways around this, such as separating from service at age 55 or older, but that may not fit your early retirement plans if you're trying to retire in your 30s, 40s, or early 50s. Another problem is with early healthcare and life expenses. Another overlooked issue. TSP alone might not cover your early retirement lifestyle. Early retirement typically means covering your own healthcare costs, travel, and other major expenses before traditional retirement age. Plus, federal pensions, FERS, usually don't kick in until your late 50s or 60s. This leaves a gap you'll need to fill yourself, and your TSP alone may not provide enough liquidity or flexibility to bridge those crucial early retirement years. How do you fix this mistake? My step-by-step solution. Instead of putting all your eggs into the TSP basket, here's how you build a more flexible, powerful, and robust financial independence plan. Step 1. Max out your Roth. TSP and traditional TSP get the full government match, at least 5%. This part is non-negotiable. It's literally free money, so make sure you're maximizing that. Step 2. Start investing in a taxable brokerage account. This gives you total flexibility to access your money whenever you want. No penalties, no age limits. You can invest aggressively in assets like individual stocks, ETFs, index funds, or dividend-paying investments to help cover the gap before retirement age. Step 3. Consider other passive income streams like real estate. Real estate investing, in particular, is ideal for federal employees because you can leverage your stable income and excellent credit to secure investment properties. Rental properties generate monthly cash flow, helping bridge the income gap in early retirement. Personally, this is exactly what I do. I leverage my TSP, taxable brokerage account, and rental properties so I can retire years ahead of schedule. A quick example for why multiple income sources matter. Let's say you plan to retire at age 45. If you only have a TSP, you'd have to worry about penalties for early withdrawal, reducing your potential spending money in early retirement. But if you have a brokerage account or rental properties, you can safely withdraw money or collect monthly rental checks well before you turn 59 and a half. This combination of flexibility, liquidity, and steady growth is essential if you really want to retire early without running into financial headaches. Bottom line, don't make the mistake of depending only on your TSP. Diversify your investments, Create additional passive income streams, and you'll retire faster, safer, and smarter. In the next section, we'll tackle mistake number 2, which is all about the massive advantage of using Roth TSP that many federal employees overlook completely. Fire mistake number 2, ignoring Roth TSP and tax-free growth. Here's another huge mistake I see federal employees make all the time, and honestly, it hurts to watch. Most federal employees completely ignore the Roth TSP and only contribute to the traditional TSP. If you're guilty of this, you're leaving potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table in future tax savings, and you might not even realize it. Why this mistake is so common? Most federal employees default to using the traditional TSP because of the immediate tax advantage. You get to lower your taxable income right now. It feels great because your paychecks seem bigger up front. But here's what they don't tell you clearly enough. With the traditional TSP, yes, you pay less taxes today, but you're actually kicking the can down the road because you'll owe taxes on every single dollar, your contributions plus earnings, when you retire. With the Roth TSP, you pay taxes now, but your entire account grows completely tax-free, forever. Let me repeat that, because it's huge. Every single dollar earned in your Roth TSP can be withdrawn completely tax-free in retirement. Why the Roth TSP is a game changer. Imagine reaching retirement with $1 million or more sitting in your TSP. With traditional TSP, you'd owe taxes on all of it, potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars gone in taxes over your retirement years. With a Roth TSP, that $1 million is completely yours. No taxes, no penalties, no hidden surprises. It's your money, period. If you're planning for FIRE, this tax-free money is incredibly valuable because it means you can predict exactly how much you'll have available each year without worrying about future tax hikes. The cost of ignoring Roth TSP. A real example. Let's quickly compare two scenarios to show why this is so important. Suppose two federal employees, both 35 years old, invest $500 a month into their TSP accounts for 30 years, growing at an average rate of 7% per year. Employee number 1 using the traditional TSP. After 30 years, their account grows to $588,000, but at withdrawal, they'll owe taxes. At a 22% tax rate, that's roughly $129,000 in taxes, leaving them only $459,000. Employee number 2 using the Roth TSP contributes the exact same amount. After 30 years, their account is also $588,000, but because it's a Roth account, they owe zero taxes on that money in retirement. That's a difference of $129,000 in pure tax savings, just by using the Roth TSP instead of the traditional TSP. How to fix this mistake? Easy steps. Here's exactly what you should do right now. Step 1. Log into your TSP account and evaluate your contributions. Step 2. Consider splitting your contributions between traditional and Roth, especially if you're unsure about future tax rates. This gives you flexibility. Step 3. If you're aiming for FIRE and planning for early retirement, seriously consider prioritizing the Roth TSP for its tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals. Personally, I contribute heavily to my Roth TSP because I fully expect my income and tax rates to be higher in retirement. This is especially true if you plan to retire early and still have multiple income streams like rental properties or side hustles. Bottom line, don't ignore Roth TSP. Even if you're hesitant, at least start contributing some of your money into Roth TSP today. Your future FIRE self will thank you when you're sitting on a mountain of tax-free cash. Trust me, tax-free growth is the hidden secret that can get you to early retirement faster and wealthier. Next up, we'll break down mistake number 3, not having a side hustle, and how this one mistake alone could cost you years of financial independence. FIRE. Mistake number 3, not starting a side hustle. This next mistake is easily one of the biggest, and one I personally see federal employees making all the time. They rely solely on their government salary and pension for early retirement. Now, don't get me wrong, your federal job and the FERS pension provide great stability. But if you're aiming for financial independence or early retirement, relying on your salary and pension alone is like driving toward retirement with your foot stuck on the brakes. Let me explain. Why your salary and pension alone won't get you to early retirement. Federal salaries are solid and steady, and your pension offers a reliable income, but they often aren't enough to build wealth quickly, especially if you want to retire decades earlier than most of your colleagues. Here's why. Limited growth potential. Government salaries increase gradually, and promotions aren't always guaranteed. Even with annual step increases, you'll likely hit an income ceiling. Delayed access to your pension. Most federal employees don't realize your FERS pension isn't even accessible until your minimum retirement age, usually between 56, 57, or even later. If your goal is retiring at 40 or 45, there's a large gap you need to bridge yourself. High cost of healthcare. Before Medicare, retiring early means paying for your own healthcare until Medicare kicks in, and that can easily add tens of thousands to your early retirement budget each year. Simply put, your salary and pension alone won't get you to early retirement quickly or comfortably enough. The easy solution? Start a side hustle. Here's how starting a side hustle can turbocharge your FIRE journey. Extra cash flow. A successful side hustle can easily add $1,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 per month to your income. This extra money accelerates debt payoff, boosts your savings, and builds investments faster than your government paycheck alone ever could. Flexibility and control. Unlike your government job, a side hustle allows you to control your income growth. If you work harder or smarter, you earn more, and that growth compounds fast. Bridge the retirement gap. Your side income provides cash flow you can access immediately, covering expenses or allowing you to delay withdrawing from retirement accounts. This flexibility lets you retire earlier without penalties. How to quickly launch a side hustle, step by step. Here's exactly how you can start your side hustle as a federal employee, ethically and legally. Step 1. Choose your side hustle. Pick something you enjoy and can consistently commit to. This could be YouTube, real estate, affiliate marketing, or consulting. For example, I chose YouTube because it aligned with my strengths and could generate significant passive income. Step 2. Check your agency's ethics guidelines. Federal employees can have side hustles, but you must follow certain rules. The basic guidelines include no conflict of interest, no using government resources like time, equipment, or influence. Get approval from your ethics office if required. Step 3. Use your salary to fund your side hustle. Initially, your government paycheck should fund your new venture. Reinvest profits into scaling your side business, buying rental properties, or increasing your TSP contributions. Step 4. Accelerate your FIRE date. Once your side hustle generates consistent passive income, you can rapidly accelerate your path to early retirement. Even an extra $2,000 to $3,000 per month can shave years off your FIRE timeline. For me personally, starting a YouTube channel as a federal employee changed everything. Within 3 years, I expect my side hustle incomes to surpass my federal salary. I can reinvest this income into real estate and investments, accelerating my FIRE timeline dramatically. Now, instead of waiting until my late 50s or 60s to retire, I'm on track to retire comfortably in my early 40s. Bottom line, don't make the mistake of ignoring side hustles. Your federal job provides stability, but a side hustle gives you the control, flexibility, and financial power to achieve FIRE much faster. In the next section, we'll dive into mistake number 4, overestimating the power of your FERS pension. I'll show you exactly why this mistake can set you back years, and how you can realistically prepare for it. FIRE. Mistake number 4, overestimating the FERS pension. This next FIRE mistake hits federal employees especially hard, because honestly, it's incredibly easy to make. Mistake number 4 is overestimating the power of your FERS pension. Now before you say, wait, my pension is supposed to take care of me when I retire? Hear me out. Yes, your federal pension is a great benefit. It provides guaranteed income based on your years of service and salary, but it's probably not enough to support your desired lifestyle, especially if you're planning on retiring early. Here's why this is a problem. The truth about your FERS pension, and why it's less than you think. A lot of federal employees assume their pension alone will comfortably fund their retirement. But the truth is, your FERS pension likely covers just a fraction of your current salary. Let's quickly review how your FERS pension is calculated. Your pension is based on your high 3 average salary, your highest 3 consecutive earning years, multiplied by 1% per year of service, or 1.1% if you retire at age 62 or older with at least 20 years of service. Real life example. Let's say your high 3 average salary is $100,000 per year, and you retire after 20 years of federal service. Pension calculation, 1% times $100,000 times 20 years, $20,000 per year, or just about $1,667 a month. Think about that. After 20 years of federal service, your pension provides less than $2,000 per month. For most people, that's nowhere near enough to cover monthly living expenses, let alone a comfortable early retirement lifestyle. Why overestimating your pension hurts. Your FIRE plan. Many federal employees mistakenly believe their pension will fully replace their income, but here's why that's risky. Cost of living. Inflation quickly erodes your pension's buying power over decades. Healthcare. Medical costs can rise significantly, and early retirement may mean higher insurance expenses before Medicare kicks in. Lifestyle. If you plan to travel, pursue hobbies, or support your family, the pension alone probably won't cover your desired lifestyle. This miscalculation can delay your FIRE goals by years, or even force you to keep working longer than you'd planned. How to fix this mistake? Step by step. Step 1. Get a realistic pension estimate. Use the FERS pension calculator on OPM's website or your agency's benefits website. Understand exactly how much you'll get per month, rather than guessing. Step 2. Supplement with multiple income streams. Start now building additional passive income, like real estate, dividend investing, or side hustles. This extra income bridges the gap your pension can't fill. Step 3. Maximize TSP and Roth IRA contributions. Increase your savings aggressively in the TSP IRAs and taxable brokerage accounts to build a bigger retirement nest egg. What happens if you overestimate your pension? If you rely solely on your pension, retirement could look very different than you imagine. You might have to drastically reduce your standard of living. You may find yourself needing to work part-time or pick up a job after retirement. Exactly the opposite of FIRE. Here's why it matters. I've seen colleagues with 20 or even 30 years of service who were shocked to learn their pension would only cover about 30-40% of their pre-retirement income. For example, if you earn $120,000 per year before retirement, your pension might only cover around $24,000, $36,000 annually, depending on years of service. Would that really cover your lifestyle, healthcare, travel, or family support? Probably not. How to avoid this trap? Take action right now. Don't just assume your pension will be enough. Calculate your projected pension payout today. Create a realistic retirement budget, factoring in inflation and unexpected costs like healthcare and taxes. Actively invest outside your pension through TSP, Roth IRAs, taxable accounts, and real estate, so your pension is just one stream among many. Bottom line, your federal pension should be considered a nice bonus, not your primary retirement income source. Build multiple streams of passive income so that when retirement arrives, you'll be financially secure and independent, not stuck working longer than planned. All right, we've covered the 4 biggest FIRE mistakes that most federal employees make and exactly how you can fix them. Now it's time to take action. Here's exactly what I want you to do right now to accelerate your path to early retirement. Evaluate your TSP. Decide today whether you'll add Roth contributions for tax-free growth. If you're not yet contributing the max, set a goal to increase your contributions, even by just 1%. Start building another income stream. Pick a side hustle like YouTube, real estate, or freelance consulting, and commit to starting within the next month. Calculate your FERS pension estimate. Get clear on exactly how much your pension will provide so you can plan realistically. Finally, drop a comment below and let me know. Which of these FIRE mistakes were you making? And what's your first step to fix it? If you got value from this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, because every week I'm dropping fresh FIRE tips, investment strategies, and financial hacks specifically tailored for federal employees like you. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, stay motivated, keep building wealth, and let's retire early together. See you in the next video.